Traffic on the service road to Duke Street in Alexandria is seen backed up the afternoon of June 20, 2018. In the distance, traffic is seen turning from Moncure Drive onto the service road. While traffic was unusually heavy on that date because of Wilson Bridge problems, it is not uncommon for traffic to back up on Moncure Drive and East Taylor Run Parkway on weekday afternoons. WTOP, Colleen Kelleher, Alexandria, Virginia. For neighborhoods which have become GPS shortcuts during rush hour in the D.C. area, getting to and from your home can be frustrating. People who live along East Taylor Run Parkway in Alexandria have experienced the headaches of being a common route for mapping apps like Google Maps and Waze. The apps will reroute drivers down their streets to avoid the gridlock of main roads as motorists look to get to Duke Street, Telegraph Road and eventually the Beltway. Our Tranquil Street has been besieged by an unconscionable level of cut-through traffic, which just sits and idles and blocks all of our driveways, said one Alexandria resident, Dana, who didn't want her last name used. Some residents say the problems have been around for years as the city and residents struggle to come up with a solution which both agree on. It's reached a boiling point in the past year, where we have seen actual altercations between motorists trying to get through the area and residents, said Ashkan Bayapper, who has lived on East Taylor Run Parkway for 5 years. After working with residents, the city of Alexandria has decided to put in place a no right-turn regulation which prevents drivers from using side streets like East Taylor Run and Moncure Drive as a way around the delays. On Monday, East Taylor Run was quiet, as members of the Alexandria Police Department stopped the occasional car which missed the sign, discouraging them from using the route. "I am very excited to see that the police are here enforcing that rule," said Sharon Solorzano, who came out to greet the officers, spending the afternoon warning drivers about the change. "People won't be able to kind of cut through that neighborhood and come back out to get back out onto Telegraph Road," said Hillary Orp, the Deputy Director for Transportation at Alexandria's Department of Transportation and Environmental Services. According to Orr, this regulation change is a pilot program as the city continues to look at the best way to handle heavy traffic some residential streets see during rush hours. Officials hope the pilot program will answer whether traffic will shift to another neighborhood, causing a similar headache for another set of residents. "It's really hard to know exactly where people are gonna go, and how they are going to shift their commute," Orr said. The city is in contact with mapping companies, with the hope of having popular GPS apps account for the 4 p.–7 p.m. no right-turn restriction. On day one, they don't, with one woman getting a police escort through the neighborhood because her phone wouldn't take her another way. Orr said other possible solutions being studied are whether or not to expand the restrictions to other streets, redesigning traffic patterns in the area and also adding speed bumps to streets to discourage through traffic. With similar situations around the city, Alexandria is also working with other jurisdictions to come up with solutions. Among the discussion, ways to get more people to carpool and encourage use of public transit, something Orr said is needed to truly make an impact. Like WTOP on Facebook and follow at Top on Twitter to engage in conversation about this article and others. Copyright 2018 WTOP. All rights reserved. This website is not intended for users located within the European Economic Area.